One of the other teams I'm always a bit fascinated with, I don't know why, is Cincinnati. I think I just love watching Burrow and Chase, that connection, and Burrow, just I guess the confidence that he plays with is always fun. They got one of the better receiving cores in the league, so they're just fun to watch offensively. A little bit of a train wreck on defense at times, and don't
But that's
always
what
give.
makes it so fun, right? Like
Yeah,
you're never going to get you're never going to get one of those 9-6 games with these teams, because since he's going to let, the other team score so much that Burrow's just going to be forced to launch the ball, and they've got so many weapons too.
aside from the Lions, when I'm looking at all the other games on, I always seem to lean towards throwing the Bengals game on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
How about you? Any other teams, or do you want to get into a few players you got your eyes on?
Uh, the other team, like always interested in seeing the Chiefs, because they keep saying this will be a down year. This is going to be, that division's supposed to be better this year, which I think it will be. But I think a lot of people are talking shit about Mahomes, and I kind of see a redemption season going on this year. So as a Bills fan, they're always a thorn in our side. So I don't know. I think people are kind of overlooking them, if that's even possible. Like, they keep making the Super Bowl, but you're not hearing as much talk about the Chiefs, and they're always one to keep an eye on for sure.
Once you get good for so many years in a row, it's not interesting for people to talk about you anymore.
Yeah, true.
But you're right. Yeah, they almost felt like they had a down year last year, even though they had 15 wins and made it to the Super Bowl. But when you think back of the Chiefs' year last year, you don't really think of a dominating performance. I think it was just because the way they were winning games wasn't in their typical high flying offense where they were putting
Yeah.
tons of points on the board. But yeah, you're right. It's easy to forget about them, and they may be ready to remind us all how good they are. Well, getting into a few players that I'm excited to watch. And I'm going to be a little bit of a homer bias here because the two guys I wanted to talk about are for the Lions, but just following them a little more closely. And one guy is Jameson Williams. So this is his third year in the league. He missed his first full year. He was out with injury. Second year, he had a suspension for 2 games. But so even missing 2 games last year, he didn't have crazy totals in terms of receiving yards and touchdowns, but his explosiveness was crazy. Number 1 in the league, yards after catch per reception. Number 2 in the league, yards per reception. Third in the league in yards per touch. And first in the league in touchdowns over 50 yards. He had 2 of them that were 70 yards plus. So it's just the game-changing explosiveness of this guy. Coming into his third year, a full year healthy, not exactly a sleeper pick, but just has that potential to do something special this year.
A home run hitter. Yeah, he always seems to be open. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know if it was the combination of the guys they had and the play, that was drawn up, but he just always seemed to be wide open, him and St. Brown. But yeah, he's a home run hitter for sure on those deep balls.